Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are enjoying your weekend wherever you are watching us. I'm also doing okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the marriage between the Kenya Kwanza government and the hustlers is deteriorating, and very soon we are going to witness an open divorce. You all know that in the last elections, when William Ruto was campaigning, he had accused the former regime that Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga are sons of dynasties, and so they did not understand the plight of the common man. And he told the hustlers that he himself is a hustler who started as a chicken seller and selling eggs, and he rose up to the level of a deputy president, giving them hopes that every dream is valid. And he told them that when he forms government, that is going to be an entirely a government of the hustlers, and that their predicaments would end immediately. He puts the Bible down, and he told them he was going to deal with all the cartels to ensure that the cost of living would be better. But today, 1 year down the line, when you look at the relationship between William Ruto and the hustlers, it is one that can only be described as a shadow of its former self. Musicians are composing anti-Ruto songs and criticizing the manner in which he has neglected them. And you've seen the way Uhuru Kenyatta, who was being painted in bad faith, is now being received, and many Kenyans are saying, "Afadhali Uhuru." During those days, the UDA offices were being opened everywhere, especially in their strongholds in the Rift Valley and in central Mount Kenya. Today, when you go around and look at the status of those UDA offices, you will be shocked. There are two pictures that have been going viral, and these are pictures of UDA offices, one in Nyamira and one in Belgut. Now, what shocked me is that the one in Belgut has now been turned into a kind of a timber yard. And this person is doing it very deliberately, because he has not even repainted the walls to showcase that this is now a business house, sort of. And you can see that business is going on there. And when this picture was posted, another good Kenyan from Magwagwa, Nyamira, took a photo of a UDA office in Nyamira, and this is what he said. In Magwagwa, Nyamira, it has been turned into a cyber and a phone repair shop. Now, if you look at these two pictures, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a sample. And I'm sure if I would ask you to take a photo of most of the UDA offices, especially those that were hurriedly opened during the campaigns, they are either neglected or they have been turned into other business empires. Now, I want us to look at what is happening, because this is a clear indication that there is storm in the paradise. Things are not really working as per the plan. If you're watching our channel for the first time, please take a second and subscribe to our channel. Then click the notification bell so that whenever we release a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Don't forget to like and share our videos. To all our esteemed supporters, I want to say thank you very much for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, when William Ruto was campaigning, there was a narrative that was going on, a euphoria. And many of the supporters of the UDA decided to donate their houses and business rooms to act as UDA offices. And this was happening because, one, William Ruto was funding those offices during the campaign. Remember, during the campaigns, William Ruto was really dishing out money. Whenever he met the border riders, 1 million. The Mama Mbogas, 1 million. Anytime he realized that there was a problem somewhere, William Ruto would rush there with all the leaders, and he used to dish out cash. And anybody who donated his house or one of his rooms to be used as a UDA office, there was money coming with it. And this is the reason why most of them took that advantage, and they were being given money. Thereafter, even after the elections, there was some rentals there was some rent that they were collecting as a result of donating their rooms to be used as UDA offices. But that has stopped. And this is the reason why you've realized most of the rooms have now converted into business houses. Some of them, because of the love of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, decided that they didn't want anything. They just donated the rooms because they felt this regime was God sent. Remember how Ruto was going to the churches and telling them that they loved God. And they said, if this is a government that finally God has delivered them from heaven, then they were going to help this government. And maybe, as free as it may sound, maybe they were anticipating that after William Ruto forms a government, they will get some kind of help. Maybe at the constituency level, they thought they will liaise with the member of parliament or the MCAs or at the county level, so that they get maybe contracts. Maybe they have their people appointed here and there. It is not happening. And that is why they have decided that they are not going to wait anymore. There is also lack of employment. When someone builds a house, that is an investment, an asset. He expects that he will rent that house if he's not using it, so that he can get something out of it. But when you have painted your house as a UDA office and there are expectations, people think that now you are getting money, but you're getting nothing out of it. You simply get creative and find something to do. And so they have decided, we are not going to wait because this is an investment. They have converted them into business enterprise. Number 3, people are just tired. There was some kind of love and euphoria around William Ruto, and that has since vanished because all the promises have not been kept. And many who had buried their heads in the sand are now realizing that William Ruto was very dishonest. Everything that he did was done as a campaign gimmick. And so they are waking up and they have decided we are not going to keep quiet. In fact, the fact that they have converted the UDA officers into their personal businesses without repenting to remove the colors of the UDA is a coded message to the UDA government that you neglected us, here we are. I don't know what William Ruto is going to tell the hustlers in 2027 when he campaigns, because I know he's a master, a serial liar. But this time round, it might not be very easy. Maybe he will take advantage of our nature to vote on tribal and political affiliations. But this one, it's not going to be very easy because the situation where we are in, lack of employment, the cost of living is just too high. And people are realizing what we have been saying, that William Ruto is dancing to the Western tune. You know, people are now asking, we thought that Uhuru Kenyatta was that bad. But during Uhuru Kenyatta, we saw him telling the former president of the US, Barack Obama, that we are not going to allow LGBTQ. In Ruto's regime, a man who presents himself as a man of God, LGBTQ is here with us. In Ruto's regime, the courts are proposing that there's a way that we want to open prostitution in our country. And people are saying, they're beginning to realize this man is working for the West. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is really going to be fireworks in the next campaigns. You know what the funniest part of it is, that we have even forgotten that we're just 1 year into after election. People are already campaigning for 2027. Rigathi is saying that I'm preparing Mount Kenya so that we can give 100%. Where are we? What is the status of the UDA offices where you are? And if you are a hustler, do you still have the same love, the same hope to the Ruto government as you had during the campaigns? Share with me in the comment section.